Ooh, a little bit up there. Move back a little bit. Hey guys, it's me, Sharita, and I'm back again to do my TBR and my book haul. So I'm going to start with my TBR first because that seems the most likely thing I can do. And I'm also going to, this is how it's going to go. I'm going to tell you my TBR first, and then I'm going to tell you the books I bought from the Salvation Army thrift store, and what the original price was, and what I bought it for. So let's start with the TBR. So first I have The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. I'm like probably when he comes to Camp Half-Blood. I'm there, and I don't know exactly how, but it's like a short book, and I lost it for a while because I didn't know where it was at, but I lost it for a while, and I'm thinking his mom died. They meet Shurian. Then they meet the other god, and then they're probably just basically at Camp Half-Blood, and I stopped midway through there, so I have to, find my place again. But there's that, so I have to go back into this soon. And then after reading that, The Lightning Thief and The Devil in the Deep Blue Sea, I'm going to be reading The Virgin's Daughter by Lauren Anderson. She also wrote the Boylan Girls, the Boylan Trilogy, so The Boylan King, The Boylan Deceit, and The Boylan Reckoning. So basically it's historical fiction. It's about Elizabeth the First having a daughter, but also being a virgin queen, so it's pretty interesting, and I like historical, so yeah. I got this at the dollar store, and I got this at another Salvation Army. The original price, I think for this it was like $1 something when I got it, but the original price doesn't say, but if I open it up it will say, so hold on. It does not say the original price, which sucks, because I like to look at the original price. It's probably like $15, and I got this at the dollar store. It was $15 in the US of A, and I got this at $1, so yeah. Then I got this also from the dollar store. Ignore that. This right here on Dublin Street. This is a new adult book by Samantha Young. I haven't read anything about Samantha Young, but I'm trying to get into more new adult because 23. Huh. It's I guess it's set in Scotland. I don't really know. But the original price was $15, but I got this at the dollar store for $1. Then I got, ignore this, ignore that, The Turncoat by Renegades of the Revolution by Donna Thornton, and it was $15, but I got this from the dollar store, so it's $1. It's basically it's like she betrayed him, he can't stand her, but he has to find her because of a bargain. It's really just interesting, and it's set pretty much back then, so yeah, I'm invested. Then I have The Revelations of Jude Connor by Robin Reedon. Is basically a cult fiction book about a boy who's in a cult, I think, and move it up a little bit. A boy that's in a cult a little bit, and it was $15 in the US, but I got it for $1 because I got it from the dollar store. And he's in a cult, I think, and his family is like religious and world views and all that, and I don't really know much about this book, but it sounded interesting from the back of the book, so I decided to get it. Yeah. Then, what I'm currently reading right now, I'm 127 pages in, right, so let's zoom in of this, and this is, goodness, this is Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea by April Genevieve Toluki, I think. And I'm this much in. I will give my review soon, but if you read it before, you know what it's about. If you heard about it, and you see my little Apollo, I can't really zoom in, but this is my Apollo, The Trials of Apollo, Book 2 bookmark, and I use it for mainly when I'm reading books. But yeah, I am reading this, and I'm getting back into reading. I'm trying to, so yeah, this is what I'm reading currently. And then I'm also going to be reading Icons by Margaret Stohl. It is the first book in a series, so I also got this from the dollar store. I got this from the dollar store too a long time ago. Gotta see what price it is. It does not say because I can't see that. Oh yeah, it was $17.99, but I got it for $1 at the dollar store. And this was also $18, but I got this at $1 at the dollar store. And it's really good condition, kind of, but you know, it's okay because I'm fine with that. But this is the first book she wrote outside of her co-writing with the other woman who wrote I'm gonna read back book. Yeah, The Beautiful Creatures. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that. Now moving on to so now on to my book haul that I got the other day that I also filmed, but it was dark and it didn't look good, but I look good today, kind of. I'm in my gym jams wearing a black jacket, but you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. So this is the second book in this series. I should have paid more attention to that because I got two books. They're a part of a series that are in the middle of the series. So this is the second book in the, I forgot what it's called, but something about the Night Angel trilogy. So this is the second book. Should have thought about, you know, leaving this alone because it's the second book, and I don't really know what's going on. But the original price was $79, $7.99. But I got this for 95 cents at the Salvation Army thrift store. This is also kind of like a coming of age with deckled edges. I really like those. It's a coming of age. Well, it's not really coming of age. It's about a girl who's a doctor whose sister died and she's getting married, but she's trying to deal with the grief of losing her sister because of what she did. And so this is like a coming to terms type of guilt book, and it was not 98 cents. I don't really know. I think it was $15.99, but I got this for $1.95. Okay, moving on. Then I got the first of Sophie Kinsella's book because I just, you know, I never read Sophie Kinsella, so this is Sophie Kinsella's book. The Confessions of a Shopaholic. I know it has a movie too, and I know what it's about, so I'm looking forward to read it. It was $11.95, but at the store it was 95 cents. So cool, bargain price. I got the first book in a trilogy, supernatural trilogy by Maya Banks. Maya Banks does excellent. I read her books before. And his keeping a slow burn novel. I love slow burns. You don't fucking even know. It's about this man who is like witness protection and keeps these girls with powers safe, and then he falls in love with her, and it's really like interesting. And it was $14 in the US, $14.99 US, but I got this for $1.65 at the Salvation Army. Then I got Bookends by Jane Green, national best-selling author of Jimina J. It's $11.95, but I got it for $1.65. It's basically about like two friends that fall in love and deal with the circumstances of being in love and all that crap, I guess. They're reading books, so I guess that'll be interesting. And it's a little bendy, and I don't really like that, but you know, I can do this, and it'll, you know, kind of come back to what it was, but you know, it's alright. It's fine to me. It's okay. It's fine. And then I got the fourth book in a series, and I hate that. I hate it with a passion, but apparently you can read the rest. It's like a companion to a series. So like you have one character this book is about, and then another character this book is about, and then another character this book's about. So one brother has this one book, one brother has this one book, and he has a fourth book. One brother, Boo has this one book, and it's with his love interest Kata. I don't know who Boo is, but apparently I don't have to read the first. I don't have to read the because I have another book over here by Maya Banks, and I liked it. But it was also a book in the series, and it wasn't the first book in the series. But I read it anyway, and the characters just made cameos, so it's fine with me. And it's by Surrender to Me by Shala Black. And it's mature audience. It's $16 in the US, but I got it for $1.95, and ignore this, but it looks really good. It's like water, a glass of water. I don't fucking know what this is, but yeah. Then I got the first book in a series, Ninth City Burning by J. Patrick Black. So he's a national bestseller. It says fans of Ender, Harry Potter, Starship Trooper will find Black is about the perfect ticket to a fantastic new world. So I heard about this book a long time ago, and it's like basically aliens took over, post-apocalyptic type of book, and it's the first book in the series, and it's like I really like this. And it was $16 in the US, but I got it for $1.95. Yeah. Then I have The Other Boleyn Girl by Philippa Gregory. This was turned into a movie about two sisters competing to get the love of a king, and it's you know, it's Queen England, Mary, Scots, you know, it's historical fiction. I love historical fiction now. Like, I'm obsessed. Anytime I see a historical fiction book, I get it because I love it. But anyway, it's a really big book. I don't know why it's a big book, but let me smell it. I don't smell like nothing. I don't smell nothing. But it was $16 in the US, but it was $1.95 here. So at the Salvation Army. And then we have Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco, and this is the first book in a series, and it's about this girl that's like fell in love with Jack the Ripper, and now she wants to stalk him. Pretty much it. I don't really know, but I saw that one booktuber was reading this, and it was interesting, and it was $18.99 in the U.S., but it was $2.95. The only book that was $2 in this haul, which is like cool. So yeah, this is my haul. Yeah, this is my haul. So that's it. My plan. So my plan moving forward. My plan moving forward is that because I did this haul, I will read these books, but I will read them because I need to. The plan for my haul is to plan for the next couple weeks. I will get to that video. But if you like this book haul and TBR, comment down below what you're reading and link to your haul so I can see them too, because for some reason I like watching book hauls, even though I don't have any money to buy the books that actually I see. So, bye-bye.